What is up today, YouTube? My name is Alex, and this is FanPal's Feedback. And today, we're going to be talking about a new audio interface I picked up about a month ago. I've been using it every day in my stream, and I've been kind of getting the gist of it to give you guys the best review possible. So this is the Steinberg UR22C, and it's supposed to replace the older UR22 Mark II. This is a newer one. It's got a couple new features, but we'll get into that in 1 second. If you guys have any questions about this video, about future videos you guys want me to make sure you hop into my stream. The link is in the description, and I'll be happy to make those videos for you guys. Alright guys, so I'm not going to bore you too much with all the different knobs and stuff on top of the Steinberg, right? You guys are smart enough. You guys can look at them. I'm not claiming to be an audio genius here. You guys can look at that stuff, but what I'm going to tell you about is how it works as a streaming device. So on the front, it's actually pretty good for streaming podcasts and streaming things like that because it has two XLR interfaces, so you can plug in two different microphones, and each one has its own gain knob and its own ability to have the channel strips, which I will show you guys in a minute with some of the DAW software, which is just software that helps kind of change your voice a little bit and help it sound more radio-like, or to kind of smoothen it out, because everyone has a little whatnot in their voice. Okay guys, so on my right here I have our DSP mix, and on my left I have our EQ. So when we look at this, I have my microphone plugged into input 1 right here. Alright, so you guys can see I have no effect on. I could add another channel strip, crunch, lead drive, whatever. Alright, if you guys are using something other than a microphone, these are for you. But if you're using a microphone, just click on channel strip. Alright, so when we do that, you can click on our E here, which brings up our EQ. And when we click our EQ, now we can, oh, that's on the wrong screen. We can kind of adjust it, right? So I can put my compression down. You guys will probably hear some differences while I'm messing with this, right? So I can make myself very compressed or not compressed, super compressed, you know, whatever I'm feeling. You know, if I feel like making this really low or really high, I can do that. And you guys can kind of adjust it however you feel sounds the best, right? Alright guys, and now for the noise. So what the noise is when you have that gain knob turned up all the way, there is going to be some background kind of staticky noise that's going to be added into your stream. So I have it, so in 10 seconds, I'm going to turn it on. So you guys might want to turn your volume all the way up, and I will warn you before I come back talking so I don't blow your speakers off and blow your face off. Alright, so now you guys have seen some features about it. I've talked a little about it, shown you guys the channel strips and stuff, and shown you guys the noise. Now for my overall opinion on it, I'm going to give this probably, you know, like a 7 out of 10. I think it's pretty good for like a starter interface and whatnot, but I found that I had trouble with the lack of control over my sound, especially once I plugged in a set of headphones into the audio interface. Now all of a sudden all my audio is being routed through the interface. So you essentially, if you're running OBS, you're gonna have to mute your desktop audio because all the audio is going to be played through the Steinberg interface, and I couldn't figure out how to separate them from being on the same line in OBS. So what I mean by that is all the sound was going through one channel in the audio mixer in OBS. I found that extremely weird, and the only way I could undo that was if I unclicked loopback in the DSP mix. And when I did that, then all of a sudden now I was coming out of one ear from my voice, and the audio is back in the computer, and I couldn't figure out a way around that. So I thought that was a really silly feature about it. I have I've tried other mixers where once I plug in my headphones, the audio doesn't come from somewhere else. Um, if you guys know what I did wrong, please comment. I'd love to know. That's definitely something to be weary of if you're running, if you have a nice set of headphones that you wanted to plug into that audio interface. That's definitely something to be weary of. Also, on top of that, I found that the gain kind of came in a little early, and if I had to crank my mic up all the way because I do have a dynamic microphone, that the noise was fairly significant in the background compared to other audio interfaces around the same price point. So I think that's another kind of flaw about this product that kind of weighs it down compared to the Focusrite, Scarlett, and other audio interfaces. The Mo2 M2, which is another good one I'm trying to get my hands on right now. They're unavailable everywhere. I'm gonna get one to get you guys a review on. But compared to other products like that, I think that Steinberg kind of came in below par there, compared to other ones on the market around the same price point at this time. All right, well that's all for today. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll be coming back later this week with another video. I appreciate all of you. Peace and love, guys. We'll see you next time.